Good morning, BHS, and here are your morning announcements.
Girls lacrosse players and coaches meeting will be held on Monday, November 1st at 3:30 p.m. in the Ox Gym.
Administration is looking for 25 or so volunteers to move from the BCPA lot to the Lake lot. If you are interested, please stop by the main office.
Ski team parent racer meeting is on Thursday, October 28th in room C2, Coach Lundy's room at 6:30.
The Bryan High School Bass Club will be meeting on Tuesday, November 2nd at 2:30 in room C10. Topics for this meetings are fishing rod selection, line selection, and topwater lures.
The first French Club meeting will be taking place on Thursday, October 28th at 2:30 in Miss Moffa's room, D26. All are welcome.
Hey, Euchre fans, guess we got some new decks of cards. 3 question marks in that one. We did. Come to D9 on Thursday from 2:30 to 3:30 and see for yourself.
SAD S4 Be Kind, Be Well will be hosting a Mod Pizza fundraiser held by us on October 31st. If you're thinking of buying pizza on this day to help celebrate Halloween, please support our group. As always, be safe, kind, and well. Thank you in advance for your support.
Bryan High School competitive cheer trials will be November 8th to 10th from 4 to 7 p.m. in the BHS wrestling room. Teams will be made and placed over the 3-day practice period. You must join our team app for all information and to register the tryouts. See the flyer in your email.
Upcoming college visits, October 27th, Schoolcraft. October 28th, Washtenaw Community College. November 4th, Lawrence Tech.
And here now we have a yellow ribbon video.
Hi, my name is Hannah Palmer, and I am a 2018 graduate of Brighton High School. I am now a senior at Eastern Michigan University, where I major in elementary education. When you look at me, you might not think that I have depression or anxiety, but I do. Something else you might not see, I am a suicide attempt survivor, a self-harm survivor, and a suicide loss survivor. During my time at Brighton High School, I was diagnosed with depression and anxiety, and I saw this as a death sentence. I didn't think anyone would want to be friends with me, and I kept it hidden. One day, one of my really close friends saw my self-harm, and he decided to report me to Mrs. Nelson, which I was not happy about. And she knew that, I knew that, and it took us a while to kind of rekindle our friendship. But now I'm back 4 years later to share my story with you. I thought that when I was diagnosed with depression and anxiety that I could never do anything with my life. I didn't want anyone to know that I had struggled, and that's what led me to my suicide attempts. But now I'm still here, and a lot has changed. I now own and operate my own nonprofit for mental health, and I'm able to go to schools like Brighton and share my story with a message of hope. There are resources available, even though they seem scary. I was not very happy when I got called down to Mrs. Nelson's office, and I didn't want her to know. I didn't want anyone to know. But because she knew, and because she called my mom, I was able to get the help that I so desperately needed. The administration at Brighton was able to help me go to therapy during the school day, which was the only time I had available in my busy schedule. Because of that, I was able to get my mental illness under control, and I was able to finally understand what I needed in order to stay physically and mentally healthy. I know it's scary to reach out for help at first, but once you do, it's honestly the most rewarding thing you could ever do. My best piece of advice is that your mental health does not define you or your capabilities, and it's okay to ask for help. Since I've started sharing my story and I've started the Sunflower Project, I've had so many people from my graduating class reach out to me saying that they also have battled mental health conditions, including one of the popular guys who I never thought would have struggled. You never know who's struggling, so open up and ask for help when you need it, because it will be the most rewarding thing you ever do.
Some of you might know me and some of you might not. But if you do know me, some things you might not know are that I was bullied for 10 years straight. My first trip to the ER was during my 4th grade year of elementary school, and that repeated every single year until I moved here in 8th grade. I didn't start therapy until I think my 5th grade year of elementary, and it was one of the hardest things I think I have ever done, but I will never regret doing it. My parents have never been fans of antidepressants or anxiety meds, so therapy has kind of been all I've had in life. At the end of my freshman year of high school, I had an entire plan on how to go about my own suicide. Luckily for me, I had a friend who cared about me enough to go tell a counselor at our school here. And if it wasn't for him, I might not be able to be here today talking to you about my experience with mental health. People will tell you all the time, you're not alone. And that can be one of the hardest things to believe. Trust me, I've been just as skeptical. But as someone who has struggled with body image, food, depression, anxiety, it helps. I've been in therapy for over 6 years now, and I have seen such a change for the better. I still struggle with everything from time to time, but after almost 10 years, things are finally starting to turn around for me. Making that one step to say that you need help, whether it's a friend, an adult, can do so much. You won't regret it. I thought I would, but I didn't.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remove your hand and stand for the pledge.